sketch it on paper, then pieces the cow horn and place it on the surface. That medium of art, I call it bone collage. I place it on board, but as time goes on, I now move it from board to canvas. And I realized that some of my collectors complain of the duty they pay because the bone collage was heavy. And I now went back to the Holy Spirit because it is the Holy Spirit that inspired me to come into art. What should I do? And again, also, I was limited by the different colors of cow horn. I now decided to, like I said, I now decided to go to the Holy Spirit and pray about it. And he now gave me a couple of times, time to time, I deviate to environment, the things around me. Even I use my art to talk about government. There are things that government do right. There are some things government do wrong. As a society, we should be able to see what they are doing right and what they are doing wrong. Because I have come to realize that one challenge that we have in this society is we don't have people that are creative in the corridor of power. And that is why you see what, like I said, graven art, graven oil painting. When I graved the material on canvas, I will now apply oil. Yes, this is it. But some other works will take me, I graven this material on canvas. I now prime it and now put the final painting. But ordinary painting, you don't see all these things. You just paint directly on the surface.
Okay, so explain this art.
This one I'm trying to let the people know. This is what we used to have to another village. And I want to tell Nigerians that, I want to tell the world that Nigerians are hard-working people. That is the message here. You can see the load. You can see the distance from there, two of them, not being afraid of anything. This one, abundance of, in future, that water is going to give him, and he is the one, Boki, doing his water melon. What I said, the challenges that I have, which some other artists also is experiencing, is low patronage, 1, 2. The government should be able to put a fund to help artists, their works, and take it. But such things, they don't happen here. And I can still remember the National Art Gallery during some 10 years ago or so. They used to collect artworks from Nigerian artists and exhibit abroad, which the thing is lacking. The government should be able to expose the artists that they have. It is not only oil that can bring in foreign exchange. Look at in America, they are making so much money on their movie industry. Nigeria should tap the creative industry to be able to upgrade their income. Most artists don't have space to practice their work. I am blessed, not that I am too good, but I am blessed that I have space that I can display my works. There are some artists that are very good in large works, but I can tell you they are living in a very small place. Government should come to the aid of artists. the blessing overweighed the challenges. With art, I've been able to enter some places that normally I wouldn't have. I am friends to some people in the society that it is the art that exposed me. With art like this one, this is bone collage. What I said there, these are bone collage. This is Niger Delta. Here, market women, when you go out and you see women, Nigerian women are very creative. It gives me joy seeing them selling. It gives me joy seeing them do a lot of things. And I'm very, very happy to be an artist. Can I ever leave art for any other profession? No. I have come to stay with art, and art is my life. Art is everything. What I eat art. I drink art. I wear art. Art is everything. I can't leave art. This is not your regular 9 to 5, but this is my life. Art is my life. It remains my life forever.
Decision point. The way your baby's presenting, we have to rush you in. And my partner at the time was like, "You going to cut her? Are you going to cut her? Is it going to leave a scar?" And I said, "Am I a belly dancer? What is the problem here?"
No, I'm vulnerable about the future of the children, the future of mine and the future of the generation of my children.
I want to have nude pictures taken.
Of you?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
we
without
have
showing my private parts. I want to put it in my front room. And they said, "You can't do that. People will be embarrassed when they came into your house." I said, "Well, it's my body and it's my front room."
All the things that we do, what is the purpose of it?
I just realized that I was more trusting before I was 6.
So many women, they just feel like I have to cook for my husband, I have to breastfeed my children, I have to pick them from school.
Because society expects
Then you
them
go
to.
home and you cry and you stop your career, you can't do anything, then you blame everybody. You took that choice.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed.
A 500 naira they collect them.
If you no talk, then go beat you.
Now 2,500 I dey pay.
Well, many thanks for joining us on Plus News Update. I am Justin Akadonye. Now, many African leaders are still mourning the passing away of Tanzanian leader John Magufuli. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa described him as a tireless African leader during the funeral. Tanzania's new president, Samia Hassan, was among thousands of people who gathered at the stadium in the capital city of Dodoma to pay respect to the late president. Now, Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi, Kenya's Uhuru Kenyatta, and Zimbabwe's Emerson Mnangagwa were among the leaders who gave condolences to Magufuli's wife, Janet, and the family.
Asante Magufuli.
As the family of nations of Africa are today mourning the passing of their own, an esteemed leader of his people, and a tireless champion of the cause of African progress.
Joseph Pombe Magufuli.
Madam Janet Magufuli and members of the Magufuli family.
Mama Janet, nchi kutupitia kauli mbiu yake ya hapa kazi.
Now, the main opposition challenger in Congo Republic's March 21st presidential election, Guy Brice Colelas, has died at the age of 61. A government spokesman, Justin Zolofwa, revealed this on Monday. Colela's election campaign had said on Sunday that the former minister was in hospital with COVID-19 and could be evacuated to France. Justin did not give the cause of death but said Colelas died while he was being evacuated for medical treatment. And back home in Nigeria, youth from various parts of Oyo State have taken their protest against insecurity to the State Secretariat at Agodi in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, where the governor's office is located. They are also protesting the arrest and the remand of 3 members of the Odua People's Congress in prison on the order of the court. The 3 members were part of the vigilante groups that captured the dreaded Fulani herder in Ibarakba land, Iskilu Wakili. They were later charged with murder and arson and were remanded in prison. The protesters carried placards with various inscriptions denouncing killings, kidnapping, rape, and massive destruction of farms and other atrocities. There has been a fire at the Katsina Central Market, Katsina State, northwestern Nigeria. Properties worth billions of naira have been destroyed by the inferno. Firefighters are still battling to contain the blaze, which started around 8:30 today. The Niger National Summit Group has warned that the ongoing insecurity issues threatening the unity of Nigeria must be resolved urgently. Executive Secretary of the NNSG, Tony Oranta, stated that this is the resolution of the group after it held its last quarterly 2021 meeting with a clear statement: Nigeria, warts and all, must not be allowed to fall or splinter. According to him, the federal government must begin to act more as a government of all the people by acting decisively against every anti-law and other bodies and actions such as kidnappings, banditry, and herdsmen attacks on northern Nigerians. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has ordered a full-scale investigation into the circumstances surrounding the attack on the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, at his farm in the outskirts of Makurdi, the state capital, on Saturday. In a statement by the police spokesman, Frank Mba, the IGP who condemned the incident equally directed the Commissioner of Police in Benue State to take adequate measures towards strengthening and improving security in the state, particularly around the governor. The Chief of Air Staff,